Hello everybody, welcome to the Gospel Homestead. Today is a Tuesday afternoon, and I've been cutting up some more of this ash in an earlier video that you seen me cut down by the help of the Lord. And this is a big tree, big. So I've got quite a bit cut up. This is probably the biggest point right here. And the rest gets smaller up through there, except where it widens out up there. And I've got some here that I've got split up. It's split pretty easy. I mean, you know, some of it was kind of hard. When you get to, you know, these big pieces, you have to split up on the edges first. And was using my Stihl Pro splitting axe. Also, I was wanting to do a little update on the Stihl MS500i. Been using it this afternoon, and I'm not exactly positive how many tanks I went through, because I've already cut down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I've already cut 3 ash trees, and this makes the 4th one. And I'd say I probably put, me guessing, I'm trying to think. I'm probably getting on 6 to 7 tanks, and you can tell that the saw, it seems more loosened up, and you know, it's got plenty of power. Here's the, I've not even cleaned the breather yet. So here's what it looks like now. You can see it's got some dust particles in there. Like I'm saying, this is somewhere around 6 to 7 tanks. I should have kept count, but I didn't. Well, it came off there. I know it's going to go back on. There we go. But yeah, the overall performance, it does like fuel. Especially when you get on big things, it drinks the gas. And I'd say 1 tank on a big tree like this one, you can get it cut down, and you can start doing a lot of limbing. And you know, that 1 tank will probably last you, that is, you know, cutting smaller stuff and cutting the tree down and starting on some of the stump. You know, it may last you, it's kind of hard to say. I don't never really time it. I mean, just me throwing something out there, I'm assuming 45 minutes, something like that, 40 minutes. I mean, it ain't no saw that you put a full tank of gas in and run it all day long. It's not there. It's not going to happen. And but it does have the lasto start decompression valve right here. So, you know, it's not that hard to start. It's not like, you know, the old Stihls, because I've had old ones, and there's nothing wrong with old ones. There's some really good old saws out there, but you know, you don't have your choke you have to deal with. You just got your primer bulb right here, and prime it a few times, starts up. I mean, you know, it's fuel injected, like, you know, and pretty awesome saw. Got some nose paint off here, but this tip is replaceable, so that's not that big of an ordeal. And if you notice on my bar, there's not much wear on the paint. Now, if this was a smaller saw, something like a 20-inch bar, something in that vicinity, and if I was running, you know, like just the cheap oil, you would start to see some wear. Okay, I use this oil right here, the Platinum. It's expensive, a gallon. You know, now I think it's like almost $15 instead of $14.49. I think it's almost $15 now. Went up a a few cents. And but if you can tell, it really keeps the chain lubricated good. It really keeps it lubricated good. You can tell there's barely any paint off the bar. And I've been cutting some pretty big stuff that normally a normal chainsaw would already show a lot of wear. And the only wear that I've got is at the tip, and that's where that I've been cutting, and the nose gets hung, and then I have to try to get it out, and it takes some of the paint off, wiggling it around in the stump and things like that. But you can tell it really that really good platinum oil, it really coats it good. If you can tell, you know, you can look at it and see that the chain has got all that oily substance on it. I mean, you can tell definitely the oiler in the saw is working really good. So but you all tell me what you think. Tell me if you all have one of these saws. There's a few people out there that does have them, and you know, tell me what you think about it. Yours, how many tanks you've run through it, if it's got more power, lost more power. Surely it's not lost power. If it has, there's something wrong. So just, you know, kind of touch base with me, tell me what you think, and God bless, and y'all have a wonderful day.